Up top and just that, it's DUTCHdinero you're representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yasso. Cause Yasso, nice. Yes, my fam, me there, chillax, a build back a whole back a vibe. Hope everybody doing good, hope everybody doing alright. Yeah man, my fam, make sure you go into your backyard and you create a small backyard garden. Right? Yeah man, you create a small space where you have your backyard garden, you plant up your little catch crop and you plant your little stuff, right? Sometimes where you live you can't do so. So if you don't have the space to do the backyard garden, make sure you pick up a piece of ground food and make sure you pick up some vegetables when you go to the supermarket, right? And some food to cook. You know what I mean? Yeah man, or you order some ground provision food at your favorite restaurant. You know what I mean? Yeah man. So my fam, we're here today with Dr. Aaron Dumas, and when we talk about Dr. Aaron Dumas, we're talking about none other than dear pastor. But my fam, before we get into that, help me to big up my new subscribers, my new first time viewers, right? Yes, big up yourself, and we welcome you here with a warm heart at DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. You are now a part of the DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV family, right? So my fam, you can bring your videos over to Facebook and you can share the link with friends also on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? So they can join in the fun and you can get their opinions on videos that you think you might need their opinions on. You know what I mean? So my fam, me there. And as you know, to support my channel financially, you can go into the description of the video where you would find my PayPal account, and that's where you can support my channel's upkeep financially. Yes, my fam, me there. And we are here today with none other than dear pastor. And when we talk about dear pastor, we talk about Tell Me Pastor, we talk about Dr. Aaron Dumas, we talk about none other than pastor, the one and only pastor. Right? So I could go in at my fam because today's topic is a hot one. Planning to divorce my husband and settle with cabbie. Dear pastor, I am the mother of 3 children. I am married. The father of my children is living in the United States of America. He does not support me or the children. I got involved with another man and I told him about it. He admitted to cheating on me, so he is not going to hold it against me. He said I should not cause any embarrassment on him, so I should try my best not to make this man get me pregnant. When I asked him for money, he said that he is not in a good job and that his rent is high. This man that I am with is not educated. He drives a taxi, but he gives me whatever I ask him for. He does not own the car that he drives. The car that he is driving as a taxi is not his. He tells me he takes 1 day per week to work my money to give me to go to supermarket. I do not pressure him. The only thing he wants from me is sex. He has a girl who visits him, but he told me that their relationship will not last and that I should get a divorce from my husband. My husband told me that he is not planning to divorce me and he does not want his daughter to grow up with a stepfather. I am thinking that I will have to divorce him because he does not even send me as much as 100 US. I am paying my own rent and I can put my pot on the fire every weekend. This taxi man gives me money to go to the supermarket every week. So why should I consider myself married? Consider myself a married woman and not getting any money from my husband. Please for your advice. Up top and just that you know it's DUTCHdinero you're representing for DUTCHdinero Top Slide TV. Please remember share, like, subscribe, tell a friend about Yaso. Cause a Yaso nice. My fam, it's set away right here. Right? It's set away and sometimes you have to really wonder what go on. Because here what me say now my fam. This man here, right? Sorry, this man here has 3 children with his wife. Went off to America, right? And when he went off to America, right? Why would you leave Jamaica to America? To better yourself, to better your life, to better your financial status, right? Yes. Alright. So you went off to America, leaving your wife and 3 kids behind, right? You keep communication with your wife and your kids, right? Alright, my fam. Every time the wife asks you for money, you're telling her that you're not in a good job and your rent is high. So how you expect them to eat? How you expect them to get by? How you expect your daughters to survive? You know what I mean? How you expect your wife to survive? Alright, your wife tell you that she found a man to give her something because you not giving her anything. You know telling the woman, your wife, that yes, you can have a man, but don't embarrass me. Don't let him breed you. Don't let him get you pregnant. You know what I mean? So that to show you how low this husband is. Right? Because your wife find another man, you should be vexed about it and you should be dissatisfied. Because what is your wife that and you are supporting her financially? So she should be waiting on you as the both of you plan that you're going to America to spend such and such time or to get things together so that you can come home and both of you have a wonderful life ever after. You know what I mean? Or you can file for them and get them in America, right? But fam, this man here now seems like he's seeking a spare tire. You know what I mean? Because I am saying to myself, if you have your wife and you in America, I am not saying that all the money you work in America you must send it to them, but you must can support your wife and kids, right? Or tell the lady that look here, this relationship that we have is done because I don't see myself coming back to Jamaica. I will support my kids, but the relationship is done. Tell the wife that then and let you know what to do. The wife now found a taxi man. The taxi man taking care of her, sending her to the supermarket on weekends, ensuring that he saves a day out of he's working a taxi, you know, the car is not his, right? But he told the lady that look here, 1 day per week is your money, right? So at least the woman knows that, alright, once this man is working, 1 day is mine. So if you work 3 days, I still have my money put down. If you work 2 days, I still have my money put down. So I can put my pot on the weekend and wait on him to come with my money so I can buy stuff to put in the pot. You know what I mean? But if she waited on the husband, the pot would burn out dry. Right? And the pot would end up with a big hole in it because the fire would just burn out the pot bottom. You know what I mean? So the man in America is trying to use her and is trying to carry her, take her in circles. You know what I mean? Yeah man, he's trying to play her fool. You know what I mean? So hit me up in the comment box, my fam. Let me hear what you think of the situation, right? So let us hear from Pastor, right? Let us hear from Pastor and hear what Pastor thinks about the situation. Dear A, I think that your husband wants you to stick around so that when he comes back, he has a place to stay. However, he doesn't serve any purpose. He is very wicked. He should have at least made the sacrifice to send you $100 a week to assist you to pay your bills. He is unreliable and irresponsible. You will have to make up your own mind whether you should divorce him. The taxi man has promised to marry you if you were to divorce your husband, but that is only a promise. Remember, he is living with a woman. You should probably tell your husband that he should make an effort to send money every week. Otherwise, you will have to end the marriage, Pastor. So, you see, Pastor is sharing basically the same sentiments as we were here. Because, my fam, this man look like him just a look a spare tire. Him just a look like if them deport him tomorrow, or if him should just go home tomorrow, him have somewhere to stay. That is the reason why I know him telling the lady don't get pregnant for another man, because when him tell her don't get pregnant for another man won't be in his space. You know what I mean? Yes, another man won't be in his space. So that is what him afraid of. Another man getting her pregnant and living at the house with her. You know what I mean? But I think he shouldn't be so wicked. He should like try to send something for his wife and kids and take care of them. You know what I mean? Because we know life isn't easy anywhere, and even in America, life is hard and it's hard to get by. But at the end of the day, everybody got to do what they got to do, and a dollar is a dollar in every man's country. So everybody got to do what they got to do to pay their bills and to have a happy life, right? So I don't see any reason why this man shouldn't be able to take care of his wife and children back home, right? If he is in America and move on with his life, he should let them know that, look, wife, if you want to file for a divorce, do so. But I have moved on from this marriage. I cannot stay here anymore. I will support my kids. So if even the kids you have to support, you know what I mean? Because not because you're in America, I mean you must turn your back on your kids and on everybody. You know what I mean? So my fam, hit me up in the comment box. Let me know what you think of this situation here. Right? So my fam, where to find me next? This should not be tolerated, right? Wholeness condemns violence against children, right? So we will be in an interview with the Prime Minister. That's where to find me next. This should not be tolerated, right? So wholeness condemns violence against children. So go to your YouTube search and you can type DUTCHdinero. This should not be tolerated. Wholeness condemns violence against children. Or this should not be tolerated. Wholeness condemns violence against children. DUTCHdinero. And that's where to find me next. So my fam, hit me up in the comment box on today's topic. Planning to divorce my husband and settle with cabbie, right? And let me know what are your views, what are your thoughts, and what are your experiences, right? So you know where to find me next. But there I'm from up top.